Well, hey, it's Saturday. Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Capricorn. Whose birthday is it? Al Capone, one of my guards. So, when I'm presented with a challenge, I look at it at all aspects. I look from each angle, each avenue, and every opportunity to solve that obstacle, to get over that obstacle, to solve that problem. Okay? And a lot of times I have to say, I tap into the fabric and the energy and the absolute oneness of this dimension. The Matrix, okay? It is constructed to, it may not even be called that, the demiurge deal. That's what that is. Well, the demiurge, the Matrix, same thing. Anyways, the things, okay. The only way to break free from this prison realm, is to refuse to bow down to the control, the guilt, and the fear. Okay? If you're able to conquer that program and erase it and delete it from your code, delete the fear out of the flesh, because it is a flesh problem. Okay? The spirit problem of fear is, see me, I have a, what is it? I can't explain it. I do have a kind of an anxiety of what can happen to people, what does happen to people when they do me bogus, and I pre-warn them, I forewarn them. Don't do me bogus. Please don't. I'm a good person. I'm loyal. I'm friendly and lovable, and I will be good to you. And always. But then they take me for a fucking fool. And then their lives go to shit. I just quit talking to you. I can do that. But if I care about you, I'm going to talk shit. That's just how I operate. If I give a fuck about you, I'm going to tell you where you're fucking up with me. So, when I talk shit to you people and tell you where you're fucking up, be thankful. Okay? Be thankful. Okay? Be thankful. Because if I just completely if I don't give a fuck about you, I watch and see lives crumble so bad. And I hate seeing that shit, man. I love to have joyous joy with my friends. Like this other person I know, they got their shit together. They met me, got a couple readings. No, one. Maybe two. I don't remember, dude. But motherfucker got his shit together. Figured out what the fuck needed to go on and reestablish their path. Okay. I really need my ends trimmed so bad. And I have anxiety. And yes, I'm having anxiety issues. because people don't want to communicate properly with me. Open, honest, authentic. Raw, ugly, snot, and tears. I don't give a fuck. Just don't fucking bullshit. Don't half-step with me. People, strangers, dude. Strangers from around the fucking world tell me their fucking problems. Their deepest, darkest problems. And I go into prayer mode for these folks. And talk them through some of the shit that they've been through. Or that they're going through. And it helps. I help people overcome fear. Okay? Fear of change, fear of newness, fear of what could happen if I get out of my comfort zone. You know? Speaking of, I gotta check on somebody, man. I gotta check on my girl, man. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Yeah, I'm gonna check on her today. I'm gonna check on someone else too. But and a lot of times, a lot of these people that I be helping, you know, and talking to, and chit-chatting with, it's all for a reason. But there be times where I just don't want to talk to nobody. Okay. Oh, I gotta do something with this hair. Shit. Put a fucking conditioner treatment in it again. Before I fucking do it. Before I straighten it out. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, I'm moving kind of slow today. It's cold. See, that motherfucker tried to turn off on me. It's cold out, and I tried, and I wasn't to cut his nails, but when I picked him up and grabbed him, his nails are just fine. But no, I gotta get things done today. I gotta go nowhere. I gotta do some laundry in the basement. I did get my Christmas tree down. Took that down. Got the decorations all in that box there. Pretty happy about that. At least I got something accomplished around this motherfucker. And you know what? The beautiful thing about living alone is... not just living alone. It's living without an evil asshole harassing you all the time and bullying you. Because I was never able to just sit and do shit whenever the fuck I want. Get up and do something productive. Nigga, what do you do but play Candy Crush all day long, lay in the bed, and obsessively watch videos, prison documentaries about rapists who raped the inmates. What? I mean, it was every fucking day. He was always watching some shit. And then whenever his stupid drunk brother would call, they would talk about fucking each other in the ass and shit like that. Like, are you serious? What the fuck? I mean, just some crazy, like, what the fuck is you talking about? What the hell? So, they was basically telling on themselves. Evidently, yeah. So, yeah, well, that's just, yeah, Diggy Boy's canceled out. Never seen anybody who hated women more than him. But we're so stupid. They couldn't even spell don't properly. No knowledge of punctuation. You illiterate fucktard. But that's okay. I don't have such animosity in my heart anymore. A song by Halsey, she's like, I don't care if you're dead or alive. Getting over that shit. I'm moving past it. Ooh, I need to do something with his hair. But I do like how the silver is all fucking distributed through there. It looks great. Anyways, yeah. Everything happens for a reason, and people come into my life for a reason. And if I don't just let you run, because a lot of people, when they meet up with me, they are faced with the reality of their true core essence is now coming out. Your mask and your fucking camouflage is being stripped away. Okay? I'm that fucking alien being in the bottom of the ocean. In that movie Sphere. That's what I am. Yeah. You're true. Everything what makes you tick is now at the surface. If you're truly not a good person, be prepared for everything to be destroyed in your existence in this dimension and the spiritual. I'd be watching that shit. Motherfuckers who just ain't right. They come around me and bullshit and lie and think. I just go along with it. Sure, okay. I hope everything goes well for you. And then the next time I see them or hear about them or hear from them, and they're bogus, and I allowed them to be in my company for a while, just to see, I'd be testing the spirits like it says to do in the Bible. I test everybody. See that giant ass bird up there? Look at that. What is it? Best view in town. That's a big ass bird. I think that's a fucking hawk or some kind of something. I've seen some fucking buzzards around here before. Yeah, but it's trying to fucking still snow out. So what's this called? Flurries? But yeah, folks. Nobody can be fake once I've been exposed to you in some way, shape, or form on here, in the interwebs, as Salty Cracker says. The interwebs. He's so motherfucking funny. Dear Democratic folks, once again, the Republican Party was started by black folks, free black men in Texas. The Democratic Party was created by the Ku Klux Klan. The KKK began the Democratic Party. Once again, this backwards asshole, everything, we're putting shit back right, motherfuckers. You fuckers don't know how to fucking read. No one does any fucking proper research. You can't just let a fucking computer just tell you everything. You gotta find these fucking books and the rocks and what's in the... Tap into the fucking real ether, because half the shit that's being spewed out, this chat AI... Someone had to put that shit in there, you fucking retards. Something has to create... Computers have to be programmed by man. Fucking idiots. And I'm sick. Dear Matrix overlords, you mantis being motherfuckers, and you vampires, and you lizard sons of bitches, you baby eating motherfuckers, come the fuck out of the goddamn shadows, bitches. Take off your masks. Take them off. Take them the fuck off. We got the neighbors downstairs with the little boy that tried to blow up the fucking building. Lighting fires. I looked at him and his dead in his eyes. I said, hey man, what made you sneak out your window at 12 o'clock at night, in the middle of the night, to go outside with the chair by the gas lines to try to start fires? I don't know. I know what the fuck took you over your ass to do that shit. Matrix overlords, you fail. I glitched out your program and got into his spirit. I infiltrated that boy with positivity. Either you're gonna get a diet change or get the fuck out of the way. Plain and simple. No more eating negative energy and provoking these vessels and these batteries, these energy sources, to feed you any more negative energy. We're canceling that shit. And to every fucking problem, there is a very good, solid solution on every fucking problem, okay? If you can prove your righteousness and by your actions and shit, and you can prove it, you have nothing to fucking worry about when you go through any type of fucking challenge. Understand that. And to you people who are jealous of me, stop being jealous. Because the agony and anguish and the 3 suicide attempts that I fucking went through to get here today, you don't want to feel that fucking pain. You don't want to have to fucking feel that pain of when you're fucking 5, 6... How old was I? I was about maybe between 4 and 6 years old. I was between maybe 3 and 5. I don't remember. I just remember being at the Evergreen Motel when I was a little girl after my dad had whooped my mama. We went to my grandma's house, and then he came and got us and took us to a hotel. And I found his gun. I snuck into his room, because we had adjoining rooms. I went in there, and he was drunk, passed out, and I took his little revolver gun that he had. It was a pretty little thing, and I was going to shoot him with it. But I really did hear Bruce Lee say, don't do that. Your future will be good. You will be able to endure. I will be with you. And that was Bruce Lee that told me that shit. Oh. You heard that, right? Be logical over emotional. Be like garlic. Garlic repels vampires and heals the sick. Yeah. Yeah. So, once again, I'm here today because of Bruce Lee told me not to kill my dad when I was a little girl. Because he used to beat my mama, beat me, Scarface. Pedophile, all that shit. Creepy son of a bitch. But guess who's on their deathbed today? Miserable, sad, I don't know what the fuck he's got. He probably ain't got nothing to leave behind. And I probably wouldn't want any of his earthly possessions anyways. But I do want all my fucking artwork. Unless my stepmother threw all that shit away. Because I did a lot of fucking artwork and I had to leave it behind in his house. And I have a feeling that she threw it away. Yeah, because I got pregnant. He put me out the house and had the white bitch move in. It's part of the reason why I kind of have a problem with interracial dating. I don't, not always, but niggas, stop hating your own kind. And if you do hate your own kind, it's probably because you're fucked up ass mamas. And my granny admits she wasn't perfect. Once again, to my family, nobody is fucking perfect in any family. I'm just the one that has the courage to tell motherfuckers where their character flaws are at, because nobody has the balls to put up the fucking mirror. I am the fucking wrecking ball. To wreck the falsities that you motherfuckers have built around your fucking broken spirits. Snatching the fucking eyelashes and fucking hosing off the fucking paint. Ripping out the weave. And all that. And you're gonna fucking recognize planet fucking Earth. We are here now. As, what was that? Gonzo, Muppets from Outer Space. We are here. And we ain't going nowhere. And we're flipping the story plots, because these movies that have been made are true. You cannot stop the good that is here. You cannot stop the transition from negative to positive. It's called a pole shift for a fucking reason. The polarity is going from negative to positive, and it's going to be painful. Deal with that shit.